What's up, Global Vape Fam? How y'all doing this week? Welcome to episode 91 of the Kiwis, coming at you from little old New Zealand. I'm Moxley. That's Megan. Oh, I always forget which side of me you're on.
I'm on the side where your lightbox thingy is.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a Megan.
Hi.
Hi, guys. What an awesome start. Okay, just a heads up, straight from the beginning, guys. We've got lots to talk about tonight. Great new things coming at you. However, just keep in mind we may cross fingers to those internet gods. We may have some tech difficulties as there is a big storm hitting the North Island in New Zealand at the moment, and the weather is quite shit outside Megan's shop, and not darling.
It is crap. It is absolutely crap out there. There were moments where we thought, it's like, oh, the sun is trying so hard to fight it and creep in, and then the rain comes, and then the hail comes, and then the thunder and the lightning, and it's like, oh my god. So yeah, fingers crossed.
Stormy storm. The stormy storm. It is not quite as hard out down here today. It was raining hard out yesterday, but it's really cold. As you can see, I'm a bit wrapped up today. As Chile, it's cold down here.
I'm kind of wrapped up. I've got a polyprop.
That wind feels like it's coming straight off the Antarctic at us. It is icy.
So cold.
Icy. So I'll just let peeps roll in, get that notification that we've gone live, and I'll throw some hollers and how y'all doing out there. As you can see from the title of today's episode, yeah, we have an awesome announcement for you guys. Dun dun dun! The NZ VapeFam Juiceline has arrived with a twist. Now, I say with a twist because this is a venture with a difference, guys. It's not just another vendor sort of scenario and another juice line in the mix. It's something a little bit different going on with this one. So as I have pretty sure I have mentioned on a previous episode sometime somewhere, that I am one of the NZ VapeFam admin on Facebook. There's a team of us. There's about a dozen of us, give or take, rolling turnover all the time. There's a collaboration, a team, and we have, an idea was put forward and we've decided to run with it, really. This wee venture has a twist. There's a whole lot of people involved, and it is brought to you by the admin team. No people specifically necessarily named because of an admin team type rollover. This is something we hope is sustainable to keep going in the future. Just hold tight. I'm going to roll out more deets as we ramble along. Megan, how's it all sound? Is it an exciting thing? I think it's exciting.
This is pretty exciting. It is exciting.
It's exciting. Do you think it's exciting?
It's so hard to be like, yeah.
Megan's tired, guys. She's had a really big day. Oh, okay. So on that note right there, on our last episode, what was that? That was Sunday. That was only 3 days ago or thereabouts, 3.5 days ago. We decided that we were going to do a little wee poll out there on our Facebook page, didn't we, Megs?
Yes.
Didn't we? And I didn't put a specific, close time date on the poll. I just
it's more like we were going to sort of announce it, I suppose, tonight.
Yeah, I was just getting sort of a generalized opinion of what you guys thought. I know that in that time frame, pages, algorithms, Facebook, la-di-da-di-da, the poll may have not come up on your newsfeed for you. It's all good. We were just getting an idea of what people were thinking and thoughts around changing our show day. That's what the poll was about. So on the last episode was a Sunday. And Megs has a far chiller day at the shop on a Sunday, a shorter day even. And
a much shorter day.
I can't speak for my illnesses, what day of the week I'm ever going to get sick, but it seems to be a lot in the middle of the week as of late. So, as you guys know, with postponing shows, we've used Sunday as like a backup day. We have decided, and with your guys' sort of majority vote of those who did see the poll and put a vote in, that we are going to shift to Sunday, guys. Sunday New Zealand time. Megs is excited. She's excited because Wednesday is just getting too long for her right now.
Yeah, it's too long and it's too hard. It's too hard.
Working girl at the vape shop. So yeah, we're going to shift to Sunday New Zealand, 4 o'clock. Off the top of my head, that is 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Pacific time zone on the Saturday night. I'm trying to do some quick time zoning maths in my head, so that should make it 11 p.m. Central and 12 midnight Eastern. I think I have that right. Please check Google. Anyway, that'll be 4 p.m. New Zealand on a Sunday. So whatever that is in your time zone, I will check it. You know, hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Is it coming? Sorry, guys. I hate it when that happens, and I just didn't want to, like, big achoo on the mic. No, it's disappeared. It'll come. It'll sneak up on me. Pre-warned if I, like, randomly sneeze. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, you guys know I put the international times up. So you will know, of course, when the show is happening. It is usually those few hours the day before overseas. So, yeah, we're going to shift to Sunday. So, yes, this week, that means we will have another show again in a few days. But because we're all
why don't we just do it next week?
Well, no, lots of things are all, like, shifting around and stuff.
Next week.
We'll keep you posted. What? You want a whole week off?
Fuck yes. Yes, I want a week.
Girl be tired. Girl be tired. We will be coming at you next on a Sunday. I'm going to think about this, Megan, and whether or not I'll let you have a week. Alrighty, guys, let's say some hollers, and then we'll tell you about some juice, and I'll give you a few more details on this awesome VapeFam venture, because there is a few details in the background. Like I say, it has a difference. It is not the same. It's just another vendor on the block. All right, who's hanging out there in chat? Remember, guys, if you want a holla, then yeah, chat out on the live chat, and your name pops up in a listy thing. A listy thing. Participants of the live chat is actually what the list is called. What's up going out to Mr. Elmo? Hang on, there were lots more names in here before. Y'all gone quiet on us. What's up going out there to Mr. Elmo down there in Christchurch, one of our honorary NZ dolls. And also big loves going out to another doll, Miss Joe. Christchurch Joe is out there. Mr. Kenny B is in the house. And what's up, Mahola? Going out to Mr. Mark Sr. Miss Maxie Doll's in the house. Of course she is. Don't you have fish club tonight, darling, or are you hanging out? Big love's going out to another doll. Shakira's hanging out there. And
fish club's not till later.
Oh, yeah, we're earlier now. That's right, we went earlier. And, of course, love's going out there to Vince, Mr. V-Dog in Canada. No, I'll just pause for a moment. As we all know, my chat goes blank after I look at the list. Oh, there we go. Now, I've seen lots of you chatting before, so I'm just going to do a scroll back. What's up? And big loves going out to Australia. I vote Australia in the house. Jackie and Shane, love you. Now, is it going to work tonight? Come on. My autofocus is on tonight, guys. That should have worked. Big loves going out to Jackie and Shane. I vape Australia. My sugar baby peeps. Yup. Who else we got here? Hey, Alice in the house, strolling out there under that old handle, Ingle Hill. Is that how you say it? Inglis Hill? Ingle Hill. It's one of them funny English words. Anyway, hi Alice. Welcome to the show. Now, this is an interesting screen name. Hey there out to Casey Vesty Gimme Kiss fam. So
What?
can I just call you Casey, bro? That's an awesome scream, mate. I mean, like, what? Even?
Yeah.
Who else did I see out there chatting earlier? What's up? Going out to Aaron. Aaron's lurking in the background. Mr. TC Vapes was here chatting earlier. Love's going out to Mr. Mitch Green. Hello. Seeing some names. Oh, hey, Miss LJ just strolled in. What's up? How you doing, honey? I just caught a comment about your honesty saying that you wanted a week's break. We just had a week because I was sick, bro.
No, we had a show on Sunday. And then it screwed me up completely because then all of a sudden I was thinking that we did the show on Sunday, and then my brain had thought, it's like, you know what, we just did the show. It's Thursday. When in reality it was only Monday. And I thought to myself, it's like, yeah, we're going to have drinks in a couple of days. And it's like, no.
Oh, sorry, darling. I didn't mean to screw you all up. Love's going out to Connell as well, who just strolled in. I'll say good day to you guys as you roll in. And of course, can't forget. Hey, Lucas. How you doing? Hi. Hope you're having a fab day. Hope everybody is having a fab day, wherever you may be across the globe. Yeah, overseas is going into the summer, warmer months, and we're getting a bit chilly over here. So if things start to glitch out, just remember what I said, guys. There's a bit of a storm up north here in New Zealand right now. So cross fingers of that connection between me and Megan, and also her broadcast connection. So we've got two connections to worry about. But we seem to be
keeping an eye on my one.
Yeah, we're rolling all G so far. Who did I just say? Hello, Miss Alexis. Another doll just rolled in. Okay, so Megan, we've got 3 new flavs. Now let me explain. This juice. Explain. Let me explain this juice line. Sup, going out to Paul. Paul just rolled in. That's Mr. PJ Vapes. Oh, you rolled in just in time, honey. Okay. So I'm not sure if you've got your autofocus on. I'm gonna try and do the thing. Is my hand gonna play the game? My hand's been a little bit crampy today.
Would you like me to do the hand modelling?
Well, I was hoping that yeah. I did. It did for a second.
What, a second?
Yeah, it's focusing on Kiwis in the corner. So I'm like trying to block my hoodie out. Okay, that was getting awkward. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Megan, would you like to hand model the awesome juice labels? Okay, so we got 3 flavors, guys. How this juice line is a little bit different. There we go. Oh, it's went straight in on the focus. And yeah, there it is. And it's gone. And there it is. And it's gone. Bloody hell.
You're making me move.
Sorry. You said you were tired, so I'm going to be a little bit silly to keep you alive this show, darling.
Oh, for God's sakes. There we go. No.
Don't they look gorgeous, guys? Now, of course, we're going to go over the labels, all the details, and all the things. Heaps chatting out there. What's up? Holla's going out to Miss Jen Wigg has strolled in. Miss Sarah Jones is lurking in the background. And what's up going out to Magnum, just strolled in. Magnum. I like his screen name because it's all got geek lettering in it with digits. Sorry. Just got distracted by a couple comments about the juice line and chat. Anyway, so how this is different is these first 3 flavors are produced by an existing vendor. holla at your Paul. PJ Vapes is lurking out there. Like I said, well timed, just strolled in as I was about to say it. So this venture that we have decided to take on, we, the admin team, we of whomever the admin team may be at any given time on the road, we're pretty solid right now. Big hopes for this venture, because there's, like I say, there's a few people involved. So how it's different is that we are approaching different existing vendors in New Zealand to come on board with this awesome cause that we've decided to co-collaborate with the Juiceline, and create 3 flavors for our Juiceline, separate of their existing flavors, 3 flavors for our Juiceline, and then there will be like a rolling turnover. We'll get another vendor. There's another 3 flavors added to the line. Another vendor, another 3 flavors added to the line. At this point, we're not sure of, there's still a few glitches. There's still things got to be worked out. Website is going live tonight, guys. Website is in the description, as is the NZ VapeFam Facebook group page link. Had to get that out right. So a few logistics still being worked out for the long-term running. There may be vendors come and go off this Juiceline list. Yeah, so it's people coming up with existing vendors, the people coming up with recipes to add to our Juiceline to share with you folk, and they're aimed at starter, beginner. It's juice for everybody, but we're aimed at providing a line that is affordable to those beginners, and all profits, all money made from this juice, 100%, minus expenses, because we've discovered there's a few websites, costs of bottles, juice, ingredients, there's some expenses. So all profits minus expenses are going into a fund where we're going to buy starter kits that go straight back into giveaways to hand out to people. Giveaways in the group is what I meant by saying that, and or hand to people on the street. And we're literally taking it straight back to the beginning of helping more people get off the stinkies. That's the bottom line for the website. Sorry, it's written on the website. It's the bottom line for this venture, is creating a self-sustainable venture, in that the turnover of juice purchase goes into purchasing starter kits to get more people off the stinkies, etc., because it's all about those billion lives. It's all about those billion lives. Hey, Megan, Miss Smirky in the background, what are you going on there? I seen you smirking.
I wasn't smirking.
I wasn't.
But
yeah.
Actually, Sarah did save me. I was like, I've got these setups, like, ready to try these juices, but they have no batteries in them.
Sarah, can you bring my batteries over? Awesome.
I've done it already.
Yeah, that's why. But that was, you were smoking. That's what that was about.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome, Louise. You just strolled in. How you doing? So yeah, what do you guys think about the idea behind this venture that we've just launched right now? Just launched, going live. As in, I'm hoping that one of our admin, who I happen to know is out there in chat, is making the website live as we're going to tell you about these flavors. They're really simple. They're aimed at beginners and at intermediate level. Like, they're not complicated layered recipes. They're simple juice for people to, get your starter kit, grab a juice, get hooked on a juice, find that something you like to roll with straight away. And we're hoping to get lots of variants of recipes, flavors, ideas from the vendors that come on board with this cause along the journey. It is a journey. It's going to be a roller coaster ride. It is an interesting new venture difference. That's a point of difference, rather. Hopefully, we have longevity. That's up to you guys, the fam, what you think of the juice, buying the juice, giving us feedback. all about the feedback. And of course, you guys all know when more flavors are added to the line, when another vendor is involved. All of that fully transparent in the NZ VapeFam Facebook group. Any questions about it all at any time? Yeah, full transparency to the public, because this is a venture by the people for the people. So, yep, them billion lives, fam, them billion lives. So, yeah, out there in chat, I've had my wee little spiel. There's we've got a giveaway tonight too, guys. 3 winners. Giving you my basic spiel. Have you got any questions? What do you guys out in live chat think about it? Megan, what do you think about it? Like, really, like, sure, it's a great idea, like, right now. We don't know our longevity, how it's all going to roll out, and dealing with different vendors, yada, yada,
Yeah,
yada.
I'm really hoping that it does well. Yeah, I'm just sort of, at the moment, I'm just waiting in anticipation to see how it all sort of like pans out and what other vendors will get involved. It'll be really good to see, and to see just where it goes, and yeah, it'll be good to sort of see as to like what sizes will be available, and just the price points. It'll be good.
Okay, the price point is really affordable. I was just reading chat while you're chatting. Hello going out to Garrett, just strolled in. I see you, honey. Elmo has put the link out there in live chat, as well as it is in the description. The website is live right now. It has gone live. So as we chat and go through it, I've got it open in front of me. You guys should be able to do exactly the same, put a purchase through if something sounds like it is something you want to try. Yes, you can choose a nicotine preference. Right now, the max we've got on the site is 9, but upon feedback from the public, because this is juice that we want our public to go, yeah, it has all the things in it. You know, give us feedback. If you want a higher nic option, holla. If you think there's something missing off the site, we need to add to it. Just remember, it's just gone live. Hopefully no glitches. Still going to add info along the way. You know, more things will come along. So it's just basic as website right now. We're going to tell you about some flaves. Oh, there's a couple of people already put some orders through. We haven't even told you about these yummy flavors yet. So, okay. Elmo is monitoring the website, and he is out in live chat right now. A couple of people are having webby issues. Hopefully we'll get sorted. I know that orders are coming through, but maybe refresh your page, Alice, darling. If orders are going through, then maybe it's a glitch at your end. Dunno. Just troubleshooting. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's a very good point, Garrett. So the mouth to lung vapors, the starter kits, the beginner vapors. Sorry?
Like the 404 thing, like I clicked on the link, I got the same thing. I just clicked on home and it went to the home page.
Random 404 page, but okay, the site's working. So totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, mouth to lung. So the starter kits, the beginner vapors, you know, those range of 2nd and 3rd gen devices there for the mouth to lung. That's sort of what these juices are aimed at. So yeah, like I say, we want feedback. If you want to try them but you have a hard out, sorry, that's the wrong word to use. You have a mouth to lung device which is a restrictive inhale. Not sure why I was going to say hard out restrictive, but more restrictive inhale than a direct lung vapor, who is more predominantly a sub-ohm vapor as well, but not always. Yeah, let us know what nic levels are available, that you would like available, sorry. Alrighty. which flavor. Now, okay, full disclosure, guys, because I'm one of the admin, I have also been part of the tasting process in bringing these first 3 to you. So I have tried them. I know what they taste like. I already know what's ahead. Megan has not. This is a first tasting for Megan. So, darling, which juice has your fancy to try first?
The 2 candy ones. So which one to try first?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to make that noise.
Oh, I just want to clarify something I just saw in chat. No, this is not my Juiceline. No, this is not an Kiwi related Juiceline.
Oh, I said VapeFam.
Yeah, I'm just clarifying a question of the your could have been either. This is an NZ VapeFam Juiceline, which is a collaboration of many people, probably anywhere from like 10 to 15 people have been involved with the collaboration of this going to ground, being launched today. So no, it is not mine. I just have been involved in its process because I happen to be one of the admin team, but there are many of us. I actually, right at this point in time, can't name all of them. We don't want anyone to be breaching contracts because not everybody in the admin team has been involved. So generic naming brought to you by the team rather than us named individually. There has been many people involved in getting this off the ground, guys. Like, it has really been a team effort, and I'm so proud of so many people. Yeah, it's been a roller coaster for the last few months in the background, I'll tell you. But yeah, so Megs, did you pick which flavour you would like to try first? Which one's that? Raspberry hard candy. Hot damn. Starter kits will be... The starter kits that we'll be purchasing will be a range of different types of starters that are popular or most popular, probably a range of 3, 4, maybe 5. Don't want to get greedy, but you know, with the longevity of the venture, should everything go to plan, everything be working out, we would like to be able to have different types of starters for different types of people that, you know, not everyone's into the same type of device, pen style or the tube style or the eye care style, etc., etc. So yeah, Magnum, we're hoping to provide a range of starter to give out to people. Like I say, there are a lot of logistics. We haven't 100% locked down anything because we've got to sell some juice first to get some money to buy that first lot of gear. So this is, like I say, a venture with a difference. There's a lot of people involved. A few only a few hands have looked into. So we've been delegated areas. So we, you know, you sort that, but you sort that, but so we've worked like a team like that. So that's how it's worked so far. We have high hopes for the longevity of this, as long as everyone else can see the long-term vision for the cause and get on board as well. So, yeah, raspberry hard candy, Amix.
Yep. Get ready already.
Do you have the website open, or would you like me to read the profile? I've got it open.
So does I.
Oh, it does! I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it was how I was able to...
I'm not juiced, rather.
Okay, so while you're doing that, I might as well read the short description for it.
Yes, let's do that.
Can I reword this?
Yes. Nick, take note. Nick, Mr. Elmo out there, has put an effort around the website, so I'm going to name him.
Just seeing it now just made me laugh. I mean, it's called Raspberry Hard Candy. But I'm going to reword the description just a touch. It's a mouth-watering hard raspberry lolly. What it actually says on the website is that it's hard mouth-watering raspberry lollies. Or hard mouth-watering raspberry lollies? No, mouth-watering. No. Oh.
Hard candy, hard-boiled candy. Yeah. Raspberry drops, raspberry bombs. I know them by a few names. Yeah, that hard candy, classic 80s raspberry flavour. Was that you just hitting it?
No.
No?
I'm waiting.
Right.
Do you want me to?
I'll be with you in 2 ticks. Well, bleh. I have tasted it. You can hit it if you want, my dear. Tell the peeps your thoughts, because I feel like I have an advantage because I tasted them in the process. Oh, what setup are you?
Where I actually kind of wish that I had like some starter kits to actually try them on, rather than try it on a dripper. Because that's essentially
what setup are
kind
you
of
using?
My hustler, the Bonza.
Oh my god, these vendors are already rolling in. Vendors, sorry, I take that back. I read the wrong word. Orders already rolling in. So, what are your thoughts? Even though it is on a dripper, not a starter kit.
So on the dripper, it's a subtle raspberry candy flavour. That's what I'm getting from it. It's not too over the top or too sweet.
Now, if you were trying that on a starter kit with a higher resistance coil at a lower wattage, those layers of raspberry would probably come through a lot more intensely.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't do the thing. Hang on. Apologies, fam. We are vaping at a 70-30 PG VG blend. Oh, sorry, VG PG 70-30 VG PG blend.
Drop this down to 80 watts.
Down to 80. Now, oh, that's the ingredients, that's the warning. I was just figuring out which side was which. So we've got a lovely R18 in the corner of our labels. I don't know if my autofocus is going to behave here, so oh, you can't read it anyway. So we've got a warning side. Well, oh, why am I even bothering if it's not going to behave? I hoped it would. That's why I left it on tonight. Anyway, there's a warning side and ingredient side, and up in the top corner is brought to you by the NZ VF admin team. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. Go the autofocus. Apologies for my crap nails, guys. I eat my fingernails. Yes, I do. So raspberry hard candy. Shush your face. So raspberry hard candy, and yeah, I'm not looking, is sorry. So you're distracting me, Worm.
I'm sorry.
In my opinion, is on point for exactly what it's meant to be.
Yeah. It does taste like a raspberry.
Yep. It's not intensely raspberry, especially if you're vaping at high watts, high resistance. It's not going to be an intense raspberry, but it's still there. Definitely candy come through on that exhale. Raspberries there on that inhale, rolling in the mouth. Raspberries there the whole way through. Right at this moment, I am vaping it on 50 watts at a 0.4 coil. I have tried this in my tanks in the process of all of the admin team tasting them. We all tried them in various devices, various wattages, various resistances. Believe me, they've been tested, tried and true by many across the board. Woman, what is going on here? You're as cracking out and I'm bleh.
Yeah, I'm trying not to make a sound so that you can get your blur out. And I'm just hoping that everyone's looking at you and not me.
Okay, what's going on out here? What are you doing out there in chat?
Don't worry.
Please remember that live chat is now recorded for the replays. Currently, the first vendor on board is PJ Vapes. These first 3 recipes have been created by him with feedback from many in the process of tinkering with the recipes. Yeah, there will be other vendors on board with the venture in the future. There's a few lined up already. So, yeah.
Pretty cool though. It's good that you guys are doing something different. Like you're trying to collaborate with other juice makers to try and do a good thing.
The vendors that are coming on board are doing it for the cause, for the reason that we've started the venture in the background. This isn't a money-making venture. Nobody is making money off this. In fact, probably right at this point, there are losses easily, but it's for the cause outright. We want to be a smoke-free New Zealand by 2025, so yeah. So, yeah, do you like the raspberry hard candy, Megan? Tell the people. I mean, I've tried it. I feel biased, so.
Yeah,
you talk to people.
It's a good balance, and it is exactly what it's described as being. Just reminiscent of like the old raspberry hard candies. It's yum, 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 yum.
So also, as we ramble tonight, being that this venture is for the beginners, for making the switch, about the transition, all of those beginner starter steps, Megs and I are also going to tell you our beginner stories, how we started vaping, our first steps into the vape life realm. And believe me, after almost 4 years, we just can talk about the first steps. There's been a lot of vape life since then. But we will do the next flavour and then we will start on our story rambles, Megan.
Next flavour.
The next flavour, are we bubble gumming?
Bubble gumming. Bubble gumming? You went and muddled me up. We're bubble gumming and I end up saying it. Come on, focus. Got some cackle monkeys in the background.
I think what's going on. Cackle monkeys, eh?
It was the only way that I could put it. Okay, so the next flavour that we are about to try is the Candy Floss Bubblegum. So Candy Floss Bubblegum is a light and fluffy clouds of bubblegum. Fluffy clouds of bubblegum. I could say that over and over. Fluffy clouds of bubblegum.
I'm intrigued to see
what you
think of this one. So is this a different setup, same setup?
Different.
And what's
with my first one,
I've
mentioned it before. It's like I was using the Hustler and my Bonza.
Yeah.
Next setup I'm going to be using is my Capitan and my Recoil, the original, not the Rebel.
Do you know what I just realised? I mean, that smells wrong. I'm dripping the wrong juice. That's the next flavour. I'll put that over there. And get my next set up. And drip the right flavour.
Get it right, Max. Come on.
Okay. This did this to me once earlier today. They're very similar purples. One's grey purple and one's a pink purple. Yeah, I picked up the wrong purple. Candy Floss Bubblegum. Right, double checking. Juicing up another setup. So, yeah, if you guys didn't catch it before, I had my drop hanging out on my cuboid. My cuboid. And then I'm about to rock my black goon, on my Phoenix, my D-Box by A-Liter.
Okay, so I might as well drop this down to 80 watts. I had it at 100.
All right.
Garrett. It's like candy floss bubblegum. Sadly, makes me think of drop bubblegum with dog hair on it.
Oh dear. What candy floss were you eating as a child?
Can we try? It smells amazing.
It's okay, Connell. I forgive you.
Oh, you are a legend. Thank you, Sarah.
All right. Oh, is that a coffee?
It is. Oh, yeah. Oh, see, now I wish that I was left-handed, just so you could see, like... Hey! I love this mug.
Okay, so which setup are you using for this run?
The Captain and the recoil.
Captain and the recoil.
Oh my god, that is so good. Can we hit?
All right. Yeah, go. Hit it. I've tried it, remember? I'm letting you talk first because I don't want to be biased to the peoples.
Oh. Hang on.
What are you vaping on? 80 watt?
Yeah.
I'm on 60.
And I'm just going to do a thing. Catching. So awesome catch, by the way.
Are you already sharing the juice love around?
Yeah, I've passed on the first one so far. And
Hi, LJ. That's one of our dolls.
Yeah, just like caught the bottle of juice like one-handed. It was like, yes. And I threw it with my gammy hand even. So it was like,
Cool. So tell the people your thoughts, honey. I'm keeping my mouth shut until you've spoken.
Hang on. I'm just going to re-drip.
Oh. Re-dripping is always a good sign.
So like I thought it was like, yeah, that raspberry candy one is like really, really good. It's like, oh no, I think this one's better.
You're allowed to have favorites. So yeah, light and fluffy bubblegum. That's what this candy floss bubblegum is all about. Need I say really much more?
I want to know what like the flavors are for like, I mean, it's like, yeah, I can get that bubblegum layer. It's like, what is it? Is that grape? Is it? Like, I don't know.
Think blue candy floss.
Blue candy floss.
That's also why the image on the thumbnail on the website is blue candy floss with bubblegum balls. Do you like it, Megan? Tell the people.
I like it. Yeah, I'm just currently trying to, you know, like pinpoint like the flavors because it's like, oh yeah, it's like I can definitely get like the candy floss and the bubble gum, but it's like, well, what fruit is it? Is it? It's like, no, it's like now that I taste it more, it's like, yeah, no, it's not grape.
Like I say, just think blue candy floss. That's the same out there for all of you guys. Okay, so you all know I love it. But not specifically.
It's blue. It tastes blue. No.
It tastes blue. It reminds me of that flavor. Now, I don't know what this lolly was called in the US or anywhere else overseas, except for here and in Australia, I believe. We had lollies growing up in the 80s, sweets, candy, whatever name you want to use for it. We had lollies growing up in the 80s called kablooies. Do you remember the kablooey, Megan?
Kablooey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
It was a hard-boiled candy that had gum right in the center, and it turned your tongue
blue.
A shocking blue. Yeah. That blue flavor is what I liken this blue candy floss to. And then bubblegum on the exhale, bubblegum in the background. For my palate, for my taste. The taste is subjective, guys. This is just something it triggers for me and my thought process. Yeah, think blue candy floss. If you were a fan of the kablooies, it's not quite the same, but it's where my mind goes with trying to find what is that blue flavor. I know a little bit more about the recipe. I can't give away too much, to be quite honest.
Yeah, of course not.
So I'm trying to entice you guys. I'm trying to give you the infos, the stuff, without obviously telling you exactly what's in it. So yeah, think down that line of thought. The blue kablooies, like it, definitely not as intense in that, but that's where that. What is the blue? What is it? Yeah, that's where my mind goes with blue candy floss. Do you like it, Megs? Is it a good one?
Yeah,
I think this will be a popular one. Right. Megan, darling.
Yes.
I've done all the rambling, telling them about the things. I'll ramble some more very soon. Before we do the next juice, you can enjoy some of that candy floss bubblegum. Tell the peeps how you got started vaping. Just that first beginning, like first few months, and what your first setup was. We'll compact our stories to key information.
Okay.
I know you've said your story more than I have, but yeah, we'll throw it out there. This is for those who want to switch, those transitioning. We're going to tell you guys our stories from right at the beginning.
Yeah, mine's an interesting one. Because like a lot of people, when they tell their vaping story, they talk about how long they've been smoking for and all of that sort of stuff, which is absolutely amazing. Mine's a little bit different because I was never a smoker. Cue dramatic music.
Dun dun dun.
Purely how I ended up getting into it is that I kind of dabbled a wee bit in regards to like using hookah and shisha and stuff, and I wanted to sort of have, instead of having to go to like a hookah lounge, I wanted something that I could set up like at home. And yeah, so I kind of looked into purchasing, say, like my own hookah and, you know, some shisha and stuff, and it was so expensive. And it was a friend who suggested that I look into like e-cigarettes, and I was like, but I don't want to like an electronic cigarette. And it's like, yeah, but they've got the flavors and things like that as well. So I figured that I'd do a bit of research. It piqued my interest that I continued to research some more. And it took me about three or 4 months before I decided to get my first setup. My first setup was not what most people get either. My first setup was a mechanical tube mod and an RDA. See, cackling monkeys.
Now, just reminding everyone who just heard that little bit of Meg's story, Megan was a non-smoker. So this was something she was looking at as a hobby device rather than a cessation or transition device. Just to throw that out there. Carry on.
Vaping became like the alternative to me getting a hookah, because when I did a bit more research in regards to using a hookah, I also discovered that they were quite quite bad. And no, hookah, not hooker. Yes, and that's my boss's husband. Yeah. But yeah, I also ended up discovering that using a hookah was not that good either. So when I did my research in regards to vaping, I wanted to make sure it's like, okay, I've now discovered that smoking shisha and stuff wasn't that fantastic, and that I should actually just look into something else. And so as I did my research, that was what I was looking for. It's like, is it safe? Can I do it? I'm asthmatic. I need to take all of these things into account. And when I decided to get my first setup, I did a lot of research about it. I wanted to ensure that I wasn't going to harm myself or do something wrong. And and surprisingly enough, it's like I just figured, it's like, yep, getting like this mech mod and this RDA, I won't need to buy anything else. Yes, says every vapor when they pick up their first vape, thinking that they're not going to buy another one.
Yeah.
Just over 3 years later, I have multiple mods and
Famous
a stupid amount of atomizers now, when I just thought, yep, just this one setup that'll set me up for the rest of my time while vaping. I did not anticipate that it would turn into the hobby that it has become.
I'm not sure any of us really do. Maybe some. I don't know. It just happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was really, really shocking. I was like, what? How on earth did I end up here? And yeah, so yeah, multiple setups, multiple RDAs, tanks, and all of that sort of stuff, and doing a YouTube channel. I mean,
sorry.
I never thought that this sort of thing would end up happening from me starting up what has now become a hobby. I'd never thought that it would actually take me on such adventures. And my, what a journey has it been.
I had no clue it would take us on the adventures it has.
Yeah.
Me individually, or us as the own Kiwis. Right. My story is a wee bit longer than Megan's. I'm just like, should we do the third juice, darling, before I start on my ramble?
The third and final juice?
Don't forget, I haven't given you guys giveaway details yet. Hold tight. Gotta hear the deets. Oh, and I'm clinking away here beside the microphone, but I didn't explain what these little tags are that I'm wearing. So I'm wearing them.
They're your ID tags, so that in case you get lost, you know.
I can't get so close.
Oh yes,
but...
and that too. And now it's turned into a career as well. How could I forget that? I shamelessly plugged this shop like crazy.
yeah, totally. These are NZ VapeFam tags. These two right here. That were 3D printed and made by one of our vape community, Mr. Brendan Hoare. I hope I'm saying your name right, darling. Or Hoare, possibly another way to say it. He's up in Tauranga. We met him at Tauranga Vape Day last year, and he made these awesome tags and sent them out to some of the admin team. And yeah, he got to hand these to me in person last year, and they were on one of my greenstone necklaces, and I've just not taken them off since I put them on there last year, so they're still on there. So yeah, clinking against the microphone, that's what's going on there. Ah, yes, wow.
I'm just dripping the next one.
Vape life has totally led you into the career path. And throw some hollers out there to some people who've strolled in. I saw Miss Jen stroll in, one half of 44 South, and also a new part, or hang on, no, you volunteer, don't you, darling? I'm not sure. I'm getting confused. Holler going out to Vape Crew Timaru is my point where I was going with that ramble. And who else strolled in? Hey, Louise, how you doing? Big loves going out to Ready to Mosh, darling. I see you there. No, you can't stick around long. Dave strolled in the house. Hey, Dave. What's up? Okay, I hope everybody's having a fabulous night. We have been telling you guys about the NZ VapeFam Juiceline that has just been launched. Website's just gone live when we went live tonight. We have already tasted and told you, wow, predominantly Megan's telling you about them tonight because I had my fingers in the pie previously. So yeah.
And all the pie.
And all the pie. These new juices they're yum. Like not every juice on every juice line is gonna be to everyone's palate. Remember, juice is very subjective. We all have very, very different palates, and this juice line will keep growing. Flavors changing, different vendors coming on board with different recipes. It's going to be a what's the word? Constant, ever evolving. I was going to say caterpillar, but that didn't seem right. A working oiled, well, hopefully well-oiled machine. There's going to be a lot of constant rollover with it anyway. Hoping that lots of hey, there's Russ out in chat. Sorry, I just got distracted. We're hoping there's going to be a lot of vendors who like what we're up to, doing this just for the cause, to buy starter kits, to give back to those who want to make the switch to vaping, because it's all about that billion lives, guys. Oh, right there. Billion lives, vaping saves lives, all the things. All right, Megs, hit that last flav. Tell the peeps what you think.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, hang on. Did you tell the description?
Oh, yeah, I haven't even think you would.
My bad.
Doing your blabbing. Okay, so the last one that I'm about to try is caramel mud cake. So the description on that one is a gooey, caramel covered rich chocolate cake. Oh.
You ready for it?
I don't know.
I'm already vaping it, so you hit it when you're ready. Oh, and big loves and shout outs to Christian as well. Christian Murdoch's actually the creator of NZ VapeFam, the Facebook group, and it was his initial idea thrown at his admin team as to whether or not we could make this a reality. And yeah, Christian was very much part of these first 3 initial flavor recipes that have come out to you guys as well. So big loves, mwah, big loves, and hollers out to Christian. Love you, darling. Oh, crooked heart. Yeah, there we go.
Amazing things.
Christian has awesome ideas, and yeah, people rally around him, and the ideas become realities, and he does great things. We love you, honey. Love ya. So, Megan, what you think?
It's interesting because it's not necessarily something that I would purchase or let alone vape. For those that have been watching the show for quite a while, whenever we do tastings, I usually end up saying like the type of flavors that I don't necessarily go for. I'm very much a fruit vapor. So I like my really fruity vapes that are just purely just fruit. Like there's nothing else in there, so I don't necessarily do the creams or the custards or the desserts and things like that. So this one definitely isn't necessarily sort of up my alley, but if you're that type of person that is into doing like the bakery stuff, yes, it's actually a very well balanced sort of like chocolate and caramel sort of cakiness in there.
Yeah, think chocolate mud cake, rich, moist, rich chocolate mud cake, with like a gooey caramel, not just like poured on top, not like an icing. It's almost like mixed into the fold of the recipe. It's in there in that mud cake. That's how I taste the layers coming through. The caramel comes through on the inhale, it's rolling around in that mid layer, the chocolate comes in, and then it just, as you're about to start exhaling, all of a sudden there's cake, and on that final, like, full exhale is like this gooey, rich, moist mud cake.
Yeah, it's very moreish. I'm
I
definitely getting that from it.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of desserties hard out too, and when we taste them on the show, you guys know when I find one that I'm like, "Hey, that's really it's taking me by surprise." This is a really well-balanced, blend. I mean, like I say, there was a process with all recipes, as all juice vendors know, you tinker with those layers, you're back and forth on the percentages, it's a process to get that final product that anyone public or your mates or whatever are going to be tasting. And, there were several versions that was playing around. There was like, oh, do this, tweak that, la la la, all of us feedbacking back to the vendor. Might not be the case with every vendor, of course, but for this first 3 flavors, like I say, it has been a big few months and last couple months in the background. So yeah, like, "Oh, tweak this, try a different version. Nah, liked the old one, it was better," So it's it's been a lot of hard yakka from a lot of people. If desserties are your thing, if caramel's your thing, if a light chocolate's your thing, because think more, this is a mud cake. This is a rich, moist mud cake. So think more cocoa, think cake rather than chocolate. Would you agree with that, Megan?
Yep.
Yeah. It's a lovely blend. It's grown on me the more I have vaped it, to be quite honest. And for those beginner vapors, for those people who, if they're gonna give vaping a go, wanna try all of these crazy, insane flavors that are out there, and you all know we have so many flavors to choose from, I definitely think these 3 are good contenders to be out there amongst it all. Um, yeah, I think, I hope that this project has longevity, because it is for the cause, and these are yummy flavs, and if you guys like, the sound of them, remember that website is live, has gone live now. The link is in the description down below. The Facebook group link, sorry, is also down in the description. Yeah, if these sound like your jam, give them a whirl. They are affordable. We have made sure that we have cut as many costs as possible to make them affordable for those people making the switch, for those mouth to lung vapors who are, well, actually, I take that back. Made it affordable for everybody, but also we all know that there are many, many of us that sit in that lower socio-economic demographic of not being the rich and almighty. So affordable juice is always a great thing. Don't you think, Megan?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It's like you need to be able to find like that juice that will make you want to use it all the time, but it also has to be easily available. And not just by like quantity, it's got to be affordable.
I'm hoping that these juices and what the cause is and what we're doing will encourage a lot of people to stick with the vaping route, to pay it forward any old gear, to get on board and buy some juice so that we can get a starter kit, and hey, you can nominate someone who might need one. Once this ball gets rolling, once the activity happens, that first lot of kits is brought, you guys will all know about it in the Facebook group, because we will have giveaways happening. The activity will be happening. Like I say, all the ins and outs, whatever you guys want to know, it's all transparent. If you've got a question, just ask any of the admin team, because none of us have got nothing to hide, because nobody is gaining from this. And like I said earlier, it's from the people, for the people. And help save more lives, make the switch to vaping. So, I'm going to tell you guys about the giveaway before I do my vaping story, actually. Do you guys want to hear about a giveaway? I heard something mentioned about a giveaway, Megan. Did you hear me mention that?
A giveaway? A giveaway. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, chat keeps distracting me. Somebody keeps talking about lettuce. Let us all try it. Oh, but I'm chum. Dad jokes. Okay. Sorry, yeah. I just rolled that one out, didn't I? Okay, guys. So there will be 3 winners. 3 winners. 3 of all 3 of these flavors. So 3 winners of 3 packs of 30 ml bottles. So basically what we're trying tonight, what you see here in my hand, labels wrong way around, is a pack you will receive of all 3 flavors. What you need to do. Sorry, fam. Apologies to the rest of the world. This is an NZ only giveaway. We're going to keep it local, being that we've just launched. This is all fresh. Keep our costs down, and we'll just see if the peeps like it. We need as much feedback locally as possible. Oh my God, what are hunchbacks doing in the background? So each flavor being the raspberry hard candy, the candy floss bubblegum, and the caramel mud cake. So yo girls, come on, you're distracting me. Alrighty. So what you need to do is make sure you are subbed to my channel. Make sure you hit that little bell reminder thingy and it'll send you a notification from YouTube when we go live, guys. Comment on this video after we have gone live. After we have ended the show, done the live bit. On this video, come back and comment with all of those bottom 2 lines. So hashtag NZVF juice. All one word, all one hashtag. See how I've spelt juice there? Are you paying attention? Are you listening? Joose. The really horrible urban way to spell juice. I know, peeps hate it, but whatevs. Yeah, one of those people that talks like that. NZVF juice. That is your hashtag this week, guys. And please also add your location where you are in New Zealand so that we know that you is a Kiwi entering. If you aren't, sorry, I'm trying to think what else the criteria was. Make sure you're subbed, get the reminder on. Oh yeah, like the video. If you like the idea of these juices, the cause, what we're up to, the sounds of these flavors, hit that thumbs up, yo. Hit that thumbs up. Also, like I said earlier, in the description is the Facebook group link for NZ VapeFam. If you aren't already a member, come on over, join the fam. Because like I said, any questions you guys have got, anything you want to ask, any updates, any new flavors coming to the Juiceline, all the chit chat and chatter will be in that Facebook group. No, it's not a public group. It is closed. There are questions that you have to answer, like, are you in New Zealand? It's a Kiwi group, guys. Yeah, if you've got questions about it and want to be in the Facebook group to hang out with our local community and stuff we've got going on in there, then come on over, hit that link down there. If you are international and you want to try this juice, at this point, we're not shipping internationally, but we have just launched tonight. Give us a minute or 3. We will be looking at it in the future, but with more than one vendor involved, just working out logistics of that one still. So hold tight. There is always the contact us, email contact on the website if you are international and want to ask us anything or ask how you can get hold of some of our New Zealand juice via email. That button, that contact tab is there for anybody. So yeah, are you going to be in it to win it? Remember, guys, you're going to be in it to win it. So sub to the channel, hit the little bell to go remind we're live. Like this video and comment on this video with the hashtag NZVFJuice, or one word, or one hashtag, and your location in New Zealand, of course. And we will, wow, I'm still thinking about whether or not I'm going to give Megan a few days break. And whatever, yes, we're shifting to Sunday. Is it going to be in a few days, or am I going to let her have a week? Don't know. We will draw it on the next show. We'll probably give it the week so that you guys can have a good time to enter this competition. Because remember, we got 3 winners who are going to get to try for free these awesome flavors that we have tasted tonight. They're yummy. Do you have a favorite, Megan? Do you have a favorite?
The bubblegum.
The bubblegum. Yes, I must say it's quite Moorish, isn't it? But in my opinion, they're all quite Moorish. And remember, just as much as taste is subjective, every juice is subjective to how you vape it. Are you mouth to lung vaping? Are you sub-ohming? What's your wattage, your resistance of your coils? 70-30 VG-PG, you're going to get those flavors come through a little bit more intensely at the lower wattages, again, depending on your resistance. Have a play around, find that sweet spot, guys. They are yummy flavors. I think they're a good three flavors to have started the line with. Don't you reckon, Megs?
Yes. It's a good start. Definitely a good start.
Oh, I haven't sussed the details yet, but I may have some on a table somewhere available. I'm not sure about buying because that would be bulk, but definitely available to try some of these juices at Christchurch Vape Day, where you're going to see me and Megs live again next. Our last public event, the Kiwis emceeing Christchurch Vape Day on, just blanked, 19th of May, 2018. There we go. 19th of May. I totally blanked for a second. So if you guys are coming to Christchurch, you will be there for Megs and I's last MC event. Not our last Vape Day event ever, just our last event emceeing as the Kiwis, because it takes a bit much out of both of us these days. So I will definitely have some of these juices there for people to try. Unsure whether or not there'll be some of the tables for sale. I have to have a chat to the rest of the admin team. But yeah, would love to hear your guys' feedback to any of us. Remember, and I hope I have said this enough times for people to be hearing it, it is not my Juiceline. It is not connected to the Kiwis. We just had the privilege of launching it and bringing it to the public. I am involved with this venture, but there is a huge team of us. There are many people in the background. There are vendors involved. There are logistics going on in other directions. Oh, shout out to Hawani/Sean for creating our awesome labels as well. He gets an awesome shout out because there was some hard yakking back and forth and lots of typos and spell checks going on from many people for these awesome labels. So he gets a shout out. Yeah. These juices are cool. I really like them. You like the bubblegum? I'm probably going to say bubblegum's my favorite too, but that candy is hard behind it, and wow, I enjoy the caramel mud cake, and that says a lot. So they're all 3 have a rating from me, in my opinion, even if I did get to taste them in the process. Megan, you're so quiet tonight. I haven't even told my vape story, and I was doing all the talking.
I know, sorry. I ended up sending you a text message.
But my phone isn't in reception, girlfriend.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, okay. I got All right. I think I've covered the main info. How about I tell my story and that might be us for the night, Megan. I know it's not a full show, guys, but Megs is still at work and the shop has to be shut up. And yeah, Wednesday's the busy day. Now, just before I get into my story, remember we are shifting to Sunday. And yep, I just decided I will give Megs that extra couple days. We will have, what is that? A week, 9 days till the next show. And on that next show will be those 3 winners announced of the NZVF Juiceline 3 flav packages. Okay, so my vaping story, way back in the beginning, I was a skeptic, guys. I was somebody who didn't think that vaping would do it for people. That whether myself or any of my hard out chain smoking mates would be converted by these little ego pens that I was seeing that were coming back from overseas. I got introduced to vaping through the music scene, seeing, yeah, devices come back from friends, producers, DJs, and as well as punters, friends coming back from bigger festivals and crazy new technologies. And these vaping pens just didn't think, wow, sorry, right there, just saying that word, pen. They look like a pen. You still got a pen in your mouth. You're chewing. So, you know, I didn't have a lot of faith in them. And initially, you know, tried a couple flavors, was all like, nah, guys, smoking away hard out on my ciggies. It wasn't until my flatmate decided to give vaping a real go and he got a couple of these pens and decided that they weren't going to cut it for the device that they were, and he started looking around online at what else was happening in the vaping world. And well, what's going on? What else was going?
What ended up happening was Sarah trying to skulk behind me without being seen, and I still saw her right there in that area there.
Sorry, I got distracted by a Mexi comment. Sarah, what are you doing? So yeah, he started looking at creating box mods and what was going on in the American scene, and so all of a sudden life in electronics on a whole extreme hobby level came into my home, and I was sort of looking at this device a little bit differently because obviously I was now learning there were many different devices, not just this one type, and there were different reasons for different devices. And yeah, vape life stepped into my world in a big way all of a sudden when my flatmate did that. And with him vaping at home and it being there to try, I gave it a shot when my life got very stressful, and he handed me his mech one day and just went, seriously, give it a go, just rock around for a day and see how it works. And in June, it'll be 4 years for me. So, at that point of extreme stress, in those times when you would be hard out chain smoking, and or picking up the ciggies again from trying to quit, you know, like extreme stress life stuff. I'm not gonna go into those details, but at the time where I would be picking up the ciggies or smoking more, I was handed a mech that was affected, it was straight into sub-ohming. So that gave me the intensity, direct lung, gave me the intensity of a hit that right there in that moment, I was like, I think that, oh, just shush in the background. Right, okay, I'm just talking to Megan and she's all muted. All good. Um, so, yeah, so this device at a sub-ohm level, at a direct vaping level, was something I suddenly saw could be a real shot at giving up ciggies after 24 years. So my beginning started out with skepticism, and then watched somebody else bring vape life in a big way into my world, into my home, and I saw the hobby lifestyle right from the get-go at that aspect, and saw the possibility, the recognizing what the technology could do for the globe, which is one of the reasons why I really got behind the Billion Lives team and bringing that movie about the things in the background to the globe as well.
Yeah,
Um,
there was a big thing when that ended up coming around with a billion lives and stuff that sort of really hit as to how important like vaping had become. Like, I mean, I saw like the potential that it had, but that documentary sort of like really nailed it in, and yeah, I was able to actually like really see like, holy shit, we're actually part of a big thing here.
yeah, when we got involved with the Billion Lives, it hit so many more nails on the head of just how big it was. Even though by that point when we got involved with that team, Megan, we already knew it was bigger than just New Zealand on that level, but
Yeah,
so much more so, so much more so. So yeah,
yeah,
my
yeah,
start
it's
out
crazy. Like,
was
if you haven't seen the
skepticism.
documentary, you watch it.
Oh yeah, totally watch it, guys. Um, yeah, skepticism turned stress, which stress made me look at it differently, and I gave it a go, and here we are. Vape life in my world in a whole serious level. And, there's many things along the vape life journey we could talk about from there, like even
Mm.
we've mentioned before, the beginning of the I'm Kiwis, where the dolls came from, all of those things. But right at the beginning, those are me and Meg's um, starter stories. Oh, I didn't tell you my first setup. Sorry, apologies. That was a Patriot RDA on a Nemesis mech. That was the device that turned my head. And then from there, I got what's it called? I'm blanked. An Enigma RDA on a Unicorn mech. So that was my baby, my first mech, my first total device. And then I found mech wasn't the back then, like we're going back almost 4 years. So devices have changed, mechs have come a long way, RDAs have come a long way. Oh my God, have
Yes.
they what? So back then, that setup wasn't the most, what's the word I want, comfortable to drive with. So I got a Kangatech Pro Tank 3, skinny tank, about yay long, really skinny, looked ridiculously undermatched and underhanging to my 15-watt Vamo V5. Um, and it was this really tall tank on top of this really tall device, and it looked like I was waving around a bloody wand all the time. But that was my driving kit. And yeah, that was the beginning of my vaping world, right then at the beginning. Oh, that Vamo, it just looked like I was sucking on a magic wand. It really did.
It's hilarious
Um,
because my dad had a Vamo and he didn't use it for very long. Like, it was very short lived. Like, just like with how often he used it, it just wasn't cutting it for him. But yeah, my father's progression was really quick as well, and yeah, it's become a hobby for him too. And yeah, my father and I have been vaping about the same length of time, and yeah, it's good having someone to be able to talk to about vaping and stuff. I mean, yeah, there was the vaping community like in the beginning, but yeah, I was more often than not like talking to my dad about it. And we'd sort of bounce knowledge off each other and things like that. Although it was probably more one-sided, I was teaching my dad stuff.
well, yes, true. So yeah, welcome subs just joined us from the UK. We're actually going to head off real shortly, honey. You just strolled in right at the end. So I'm just going to re-drip here. Just reminding you guys, right, I'm going to go back all the details. If you want to enter the competition for these 3 flavors that we have tried tonight, so come back and make sure you sub to the channel, hit the thumb on this video, come back after we finish the show and put your comment in the comment section on this video. Hashtag NZVFJuice, all one word, and your location where you are in New Zealand so that we know you're a Kiwi. And you will be in the draw. There will be 3 winners drawn on the next Own Kiwi show. And that flows in perfectly to remind you guys right at the beginning of this episode, we told you we're changing day. So we're going to be shifting the show to a Sunday permanently, and should things get haywire, we may use another day as a backup again. But hopefully we don't need any more backup days. And yeah, so 4 p.m. New Zealand time on Sundays, Megs and I will be coming at you doing our normal weekly show, but shifting it to a Sunday. A little bit earlier because it's winter, and Sunday's a little bit easier for Megs and a shorter day at the shop, and all of the things that make life just a little bit easier. And we did the poll where you guys thought that you liked the Sunday too a little bit more. So just reminding you, yeah, next time we come back at you, we'll be on a different day. If you want to hear about our thoughts on these flavors, I was a little bit quiet on the tasting flavor layers tonight, but if you watch the show or go, in the midst of watching the replay, yeah, you'll hear the ramblings all throughout, and you'll know why, because I wanted to hear what Megs thought of these. It was her first tasting of this Juiceline tonight.
Yeah,
all right, darling.
Kind of wish that, yeah, it wasn't quite so, yeah. I'm a little bit deflated tonight, unfortunately. It's, yeah, it kind of sucks. So, yeah, Sundays, yeah, doing the show on the Sunday, I'm a little bit more energetic, and, yeah, it'll be a bit more talkative.
It's all good. Yeah, Sundays, we want an alive and peppy Megs back again. What have I forgotten? Christchurch Vape Day, 19th of May. Put it in your calendars, book your flights. It will be held at the Christchurch YMCA in the city on Hereford Street. Oh, I think it's on Hereford Street. It's in the city anyway. So, yeah, start booking flights and getting your plans together to be there to see me and Megs MC our last Vape Day event together. I don't think I've forgotten anything else. Megan, what would you like to say to the people?
What would I like to say? Well, first off, it's like Jess has just stepped into the chat for the first time and caught us live.
Oh, darling,
walked in right at the end. But yeah, I'd like to say thank you so much for everyone for tuning in and watching. Mox and I greatly appreciate it when you do stop in and check us out live. As per usual, if you haven't followed us already, all of our links and stuff has been scrolling at the bottom of the window, as well as there in the description. Other than that, be good to each other. Just be good to each other.
Be good to each other. Yeah, big loves going out to Jess of Jubby's Juice, just strolled in. Honey, you'll have to watch the replay. But being a hectic Wednesday, being a really long day for Megs, I am going to wind it up a little bit early so she can get home. So we've covered the awesome flavors of the beginning of a crazy new venture that the NZVF admin team have taken on. Cross fingers for its longevity. I hope you guys love the juice. I hope this whole thing all works out. We hope it does as a whole team. There's lots of people put effort in. Yeah, brought to you by the people for the people. But the people need to give us feedback and tell us what they think of what we're up to. So, of course, that link for that website to buy some juice that's just gone live when we went live is down in the description. And if you want to join the NZ VapeFam Facebook group, a closed Facebook group, and you aren't already a member, that link is also down in the description, and that is the place if you're in the group and you want to holler any questions at admin or ask about things or whatever. Fully transparent venture with several vendors involved, and yeah, all profits, nobody gaining a cent, all profits going towards buying starter kits to help people make the switch to vaping, because it's all about that billion lives, fam. And on that note, after party link will be out there in chat real soon. Big loves going out to everybody who's strolling in late. Love yous, darlings, but you weren't paying attention to our new daylight savings winter times, were you? We love you anyway. I hope to catch you next time we're live. We'll be back at yous on a Sunday. We're going to go out on some clouds. Keep it real, fam. Remember to research your info. I get tongue-tied straight as I start. Yep. Remember to research your info so you are informing yourself so that you may educate others to advocate truthfully. Be good to each other, fam. We do love yous. Keep it real. I'm Kiwis. Have some clouds and then we'll see you next week. All right. I don't know if you're feeling it, girl. I'll see what this juice is like for some O's, eh?
Oh, nope.
And I had a few snowballs in there.
No O's tonight.
No, I've just got blowjob snowballs again.
Oh, I can't see what I'm doing.
There we go. I got a few up. Hope those were actually on the screen. There was a few above my laptop. All right. Yeah. Come back and catch us again if you enjoyed the antics of the crazy Kiwis from New Zealand. Ramblins. Yeah, Sundays are far more chill. I think
Yes.
Sundays will work. I think it'll work good.
Bye, fam.
Love you, fam. We'll see you next week.